Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Trails in the Sky and we are in the, well, I think it's technically called the throne room in Grancel Castle, where the Queen sits to meet her visitors. Well, we haven't explored everything yet. We've done about half to thirds. We have one more wing we want to check out and two people we have to talk to. One, the guests, of course, that are here, and after that we're gonna go find the head maid and see if she can help us meet the Queen tonight. At least that's the general idea of it. Welcome to the lounge. Please take your time and relax. We have both soft drinks and alcohol available. So, if there's anything you like, please do not hesitate to ask. Alright, anything else? I'm just trying to go to the places that don't have a marker. I thought all the rooms would be filled with dignitaries, to be honest.
Why, if it isn't Estelle and Joshua.
Mr. Murdoch, since all the mayors are attending, I had a feeling that you would be there too.
I never would have imagined you two winning the royal tournament and making your way to Grancel Castle. Ah, you really are Cassius's children.
Well, you know, we did have a lot of help along the way. By the way, has anything else happened during the past few days? So after you two headed off for the capital, Captain Amalthea from the Intelligence Divisions paid me a visit. I couldn't refuse the invitation, but I managed to cover up what happened at the fortress. It doesn't seem like the army's found Professor Russell yet, so they're likely still on the run. But if things keep going like this, it's only a matter of time before they're caught. Is that right? I tried asking Captain Amalthea if I could visit Her Majesty, but it was an absolute no. It seems meeting with her directly is going to be rather difficult. Seems that way for sure, but don't worry, we've got a plan. We'll make sure Her Majesty gets the Professor's message. The intelligence divisions are a wily lot. We should be very careful interacting with them. Most definitely. Alright. Next location. Outdoors? Oh, the gardens. Wow, it's so beautiful. So this is the castle garden terrace. Look at that view of the entire lake. You can even see the streets of Grancel from here. It's easy to see why so many people want to visit. If only we weren't in such a hurry. I'd love to just stand here and enjoy the view. But we've got bigger fish to fry. Definitely. But it doesn't mean we cannot look in every corner. See if we can find anything interesting. Maybe there's even a shiny here somewhere. You never know.
Look, Joshua. It's so pretty.
The night view of the royal capital. You're right. It's breathtaking.
Yeah. You really made it if you're allowed to have that view every day. Most definitely. Right, let's check this side. And straight down the middle. Probably see how the security is here by going to Her Majesty. Ah. I bet that's the royal keep. Who are you? Hey, these guys? We're invited here by the Duke. Is this where Her Majesty resides? That's right. But for the past few days Her Majesty has been feeling unwell. There's no point in even asking for an audience. Oh no, we wouldn't even dream of asking for something like that. Although, we were hoping to catch a brief glimpse of her. I don't suppose Princess Claudia is here. No, she's actually... Hey. She's actually attending to Her Majesty. She doesn't have the time to entertain the likes of you, obviously.
And just what are you all doing here?
Madam, are you leaving already?
The banquet will begin shortly, so I'm returning to the maid quarters for now. By the way, who are these guests?
They're members of the team that won the Royal Tournament. Just bracers, but sort of invited guests it seems. Just bracers, huh?
How dare you! Are you trying to insult guests of the Royal Castle?
We're just...
They may have been invited by His Grace the Duke, but anyone who visits the castle is a guest of Her Majesty. Do not forget that.
Roger that. Wow, what a present. Hey, I wonder if she's... But madam, we cannot permit them to pass. That should have been clear from the Colonel's explanation.
I've grown tired of hearing about all that. My apologies, honored guests. For security reasons, access to the royal keep is currently restricted. If possible, could you please wait in your room until the banquet begins?
Sure. Of course. That seemed like it would be for the best. I'm terribly sorry for the trouble we caused. As long as that's clear now, fine. Be careful on your way back.
I apologize you had to witness such an unseemly scene. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Hilda. I am the head maid of Grancel Castle, overseeing all the other maids here.
I knew it. So you're Lady Hilda.
My. Pardon me, but have we met before?
Oh, actually, someone told us about you. Junior's letter of introduction.
This handwriting.
Wow, you recognize it? This letter and our bracer emblem should serve as proof of our identities.
Okay, but this is not the place. Come with me to the maid quarters. I'll hear what you have to say there.
Gladly. I understand. You want to deliver Professor Russell's message directly to Her Majesty the Queen. Is that right? Yes, exactly. If the Queen's condition is really that bad, then I guess we could reconsider, but... Oh, it shouldn't be a problem, however. The Royal Keep is under constant surveillance by a special of soldiers. The only people are allowed inside are the Duke, the Colonel, and those directly entrusted with Her Majesty's care. So it'll probably be pretty difficult to meet her, huh? What do you think, Estelle? We would have Lady Hilda deliver the message for us. Yeah, but I'd rather speak to her in person. Like, about Duke Duna's intentions and Colonel Rich's objectives. There's still so much we don't know. Miss Estelle and Mr. Joshua, I have an idea. After the banquet ends, come back here and find me. Oh, you mean... You know of a way for us to meet Her Majesty the Queen? Yes, I might. It won't be straightforward, but I think it's worth a try. It will require some time to prepare, so would it be alright if we waited until after the banquet? Yay, of course. Alright, we'll come by after the banquet. I'll be here. The food is ready, so the banquet will begin shortly. Please head back to your room for the time being. Well, I think that's everything covered. Yeah, let's head back to the room and meet up with Zin. The meal preparations are complete. The banquet should begin shortly. Perhaps you should return to your room for the time being. We may. The banquet preparations are nearly complete, so please wait just a little longer. Alright, well... Yeah, I think that was the only room we forgot to check, which is fine. We knew that Hilda wasn't there. Might have missed Shadow. No other people here. That means can we go directly to Zin and prepare for the banquet. It's gonna be glorious. Yo, Estelle and Joshua. You guys were gone for a long time. The banquet's about to start, you know? My bad, Zin. We got caught up looking around and lost track of time. Plus, we ended up chatting with a few different mayors. Oh, got friends in high places, huh? Well, we've always had a good relationship with the mayor of Roland. The others are just people we've met along the way. I see. Working as a bracer does give you a lot of chances to meet important people. And from the looks of it, you two have been doing very well for yourselves. Pretty well, I guess. Zin, have you taken on any bracer work since you got to the capital? Bracers can take jobs in other countries, right? Yes, as a senior bracer, you're free to work anywhere. But what with the tournament and all the embassy paperwork, I haven't had the time to take on anything extra. Besides, with 4 bracers around, there isn't much left for me to do anyway. Makes sense. I imagine most issues will be solved pretty quickly with this many bracers on hand. Though, it must be tough for the other regional branches with so many bracers gathering here. I'll bet it is. Now I feel kinda bad. I wonder how Shara's doing in Roland. You mentioned that name before, but you don't mean Sherazard, do you? What, you know her? Yes, she's our mentor. We've been close for a very long time. So that's how you know her. I met her once when she came to Calvert. She had a great teacher, and even though she was young, she showed a lot of promise. A great teacher. That must be Dad. Excuse me, the preparations for the banquet are now complete. Shall I show you the way? Finally! Alright kiddos, time to dig in and enjoy your free meal. Yeah, after the match I could feel myself wasting away. Time to eat my body weight in food. You guys... Don't forget your table manners, okay? What table manners? This is a dinner party, right? Why are the plates empty? Where's the food? And what's with all the knives and forks? It's a formal dinner. And they'll bring out different dishes one at a time, starting with the appetizers. As for the utensils, just work your way from the outside in. Is this what you mean by table manners? Now I'm starting to get nervous. There's no need to worry. The most important thing is to enjoy the food. Manners and etiquette are secondary. Yes, well put. I hear that the two of you have already known everyone in attendance, is that right? Then there's no need to be on edge. Oh yeah, you're right. Don't get too carried away, please. Actually, will your companion be alright using a fork and knife? I heard that people from the east are more comfortable using chopsticks. You know your stuff, huh? But as they say, when in liberal, it may not be very elegant, but they'll manage with the knife and fork. Very admirable. Sentiment truly befitting a champion of the Royal Tournament. It's not that impressive. He's like putty in the hand of a beautiful woman, huh? I wouldn't exactly call him a womanizer, but... Speaking of manners, the Duke's running quite late. Where could he possibly be? Indeed. And with the Duke presiding, who will sit in the place of honor? That's a very good question. I wonder if it will be Princess Claudia, perhaps.
Everyone, thank you for your patience. His Grace the Duke has arrived.
Hello, everyone. I apologize for keeping you waiting. Our meeting ran a bit longer than expected. This is Colonel Richard, head of the Intelligence Division. He has been working tirelessly to stop these terrorist incidents, and I invited him here as a token of my appreciation.
It is a pleasure to meet all of you. I am Alan Richard of Her Majesty's Intelligence Division. Thanks to His Grace's exceptional kindness, I am able to join you for dinner this evening.
Yes, exceptional kindness.
Please pardon my military uniform, and allow me to join you at the table.
can't believe we're sharing a table with the Colonel.
I expected this, but it still makes me a little nervous.
Definitely gonna be delicious food. Even the salad looks decent.
Delightful. Truly delightful. Well now, Mayor Maybell, how do you find the culinary skills of our chef here at the castle? Wouldn't you say it rivals the cuisine of Anterose?
Indeed, the craftsmanship is exquisite. The wine pairing is perfect as well. It makes me want to steal your chef away.
Coming from you, that doesn't sound like a joke. And what do you think, Zin? Does the cuisine suit the palate of someone from the East, like yourself?
Oh, it's very good. Even with a palate as unrefined as mine, I can appreciate the depth and sophistication of these flavors. It feels like I'm tasting the very essence of liberal food.
Yes, yes, that's exactly right. And how about you, young bracers? I bet you've never had such extravagant food before, am I right?
Have to admit, this is super delicious. Regardless of who invited us, the food is definitely the real deal.
Yes, yes, exactly.
What did you say?
It really is quite wonderful. And since we've never had the chance to attend such a formal event before, this is a great learning experience for us. Thank you very much for the invitation.
How very polite of you. Alas, it was after my butler reminded me that I did recall we met once during that incident in Rouen, did we not? Such a strange web fate weaves.
Yeah, that's right. So he only remembered because the butler told him.
Yeah, so isn't remembering any embarrassing encounters between us?
Come now, let us cast aside all formalities tonight. There's plenty of food and drink, so please, help yourselves.
Your Grace? Before that, how about we take care of the matter we discussed?
Oh, yes, that's right. The reason I've gathered you all here, all you respected representatives of our fair kingdom, is none other than taking this opportunity to make a very important announcement.
Oh, an important announcement? And what kind would that be?
Yes, well, I'd like to hand it over to Colonel Richard to explain everything.
I thank you, sir. I believe you all are aware that Her Majesty the Queen has been in poor health as of late. She is gradually recovering, and I have no doubt she'll be back to her old self in no time.
Oh, that's good to hear.
Then, might we be allowed to offer our greetings to Her Majesty in person?
Unfortunately, Her Majesty has requested that such visits be refused for now. That said, within the next few days, we expect to completely eliminate the terrorist threat within the capital. With that resolved, the Queen's birthday festival can proceed as planned.
That will certainly be a relief for the citizens. Many of them eagerly await the festival all year. But surely that isn't the only reason you've gathered us here today, is it?
Right. If that was all it was, this could have been a notice.
You're quick to catch on. As I mentioned earlier, Her Majesty is steadily recovering. However, she has made an important decision in light of her recent health concerns, and that is to abdicate the throne and pass the crown to His Grace, Duke Dunan.
Yeah, I seriously doubt that. Because even the Queen should know that Duke Dunan is kind of a bad person to be in that position. He would just be a straw man for the Colonel.
What did you say?
Is this true?
Joshua, is this...
Yeah, this is what they've been conspiring about.
I too was surprised, but it seems Her Majesty has grown unexpectedly weary. And it's no wonder. She's guided Liberal through turbulent tides for nearly 40 years. As a woman, no less.
Yeah, that last sentence was not necessary. That just explains how bad of a person Duke Dunan would be in that position.
With that in mind, I believe it would be best to finally free her from that burden after her birthday. And as someone with a strong claim to the throne, I am resolved to do so.
To think that Her Majesty had been so deeply troubled. Despite meeting her each year, I was blind to her struggles.
But is this not a matter far too serious to discuss over drinks at a banquet? Forgive me, but how much credibility does this announcement truly hold?
Mayor Maybell, are you implying that His Grace's words cannot be trusted?
No, that's not what I meant. I only meant that, like mayoral elections, there must also be procedures for the succession of the throne.
Yes. Ideally, we would have liked to have heard this announcement directly from Her Majesty.
I understand this news is unsettling. However, I ask that you remain calm and carefully consider what has been shared. As I mentioned earlier, Her Majesty herself will make the announcement during the birthday festival. Would it not be best to verify the truth of this matter when that time comes?
Well, I guess so.
Our main concern is how the public will react once this news becomes official. To avoid the spread of misinformation, we wanted to inform all of you, the leaders of our society first. His Grace specifically made this decision with that in mind.
Yes, that's exactly right.
He definitely did not. He's just doing what he's being told and getting the position he wants. Having fun by being the king without having any issues, because this will all be handled by Colonel Richard. Yeah. This plays perfectly in his hand, doesn't it?
Additionally, Her Majesty's abdication is not merely a domestic political affair for Liberal, it will also attract the attention of foreign powers, particularly the threat in the north, Erebonia. At this crucial time, we must unite and support our new king, the man who stands before you now. We are entering a truly pivotal moment.
He's making it all sound so convincing.
Yeah, he's quite the talker.
So you're saying that while we wait for Her Majesty's official announcement, we should mentally prepare ourselves for what's coming. Is that it?
I'm glad you understand.
Well, I suppose if it does indeed come to that, we'll have our hands full.
Quite. We'll need to announce it to the citizens as well.
I have a question. His Grace does hold a legitimate claim to the throne, but isn't there another with a strong claim to the succession?
Well, that is...
You must be referring to Princess Claudia, Her Majesty's granddaughter. It's undeniable that she and His Grace, Duke Dunan, have equal claim according to the royal succession laws. However, on account of her young age, Her Majesty appears to have chosen His Grace instead. As I mentioned before, she likely did not want to burden the young princess with such overwhelming responsibility.
Yes, exactly! Besides, I plan to arrange a good marriage for Claudia. Unofficially, we've already received several proposals from foreign royal families.
So basically, marry her off and ship her off out of the country, so it won't be an issue.
I'd say there's a fair chance that one of them may be finalized within the year.
Oh my!
I see. Then it seems we have 2 pieces of good news to celebrate.
Yes, but the princess, isn't she a little too young to be getting married?
Excuse me, can I ask a question?
Sin?
Oh? Yes, go on. I don't mind.
Forgive my bluntness, but this doesn't seem like the kind of discussion outsiders like us should be privy to. Not to mention the fact that I'm not even a citizen of this kingdom. Why then have you chosen to announce this news now?
Because it just so happened that the champions of this year's royal tournament turned out to be bracers. And a critical matter, such as Her Majesty's abdication, is something I felt the guild should be notified of. In fact, it was I who proposed to His Grace that we share this information with you.
I see. So the rumors are true. The military and the guild really do maintain a good relationship here in Liberal.
You see, unlike the Empire or the Republic, Liberal lacks a strong military force. We simply must cooperate. That is the harsh reality of the situation. In any case, I trust that explains things, yes?
I understand. I'll make sure to pass this information along to the Capital's Guild branch.
Man, we really stumbled into something big, didn't we? It's just another country's business to me, but you two must have been pretty shocked, huh? Duh, of course we were. We never even imagined that things were already this far along. Never mind. But what a waste. The food was so delicious, it was melting in my mouth, but with everything that happened, it was like eating ash. I hear you there. Estelle, how about we go for a walk to help all that food go down? Huh? Oh, right. Yeah, that's a great idea. I really need some fresh air. Ah, first sightseeing and now a post-dinner stroll? Hate to admit it, but it sounds like my age is starting to get the better of me. Oh, don't be silly, Zin. Why don't you take a walk too? This place is full of history, there's so much to see. Maybe I'll wander about a bit. I feel like it later. Might even try and sneak some leftovers from the kitchen. Wait, for real? You're going to eat more? I wouldn't call it eating, more like drink time snacking. I hear there's a lounge where you can get a drink, so I'll probably check that out. The food was great, but all that heavy talk killed the mood for drinking. Guess I'll just sit here and enjoy a quiet drink on my own. Yeah, that news... it's not great. It means that things are moving quite quickly and we need to move quickly as well in order to stop this from happening. Because Duke Dunan as king? No, nobody wants that. Nobody. Only Colonel Richard. Yeah, things have really gotten out of hand. I'm itching to meet the Queen and hear what's really going on. First, let's stick to the plan and see Lady Hilda. She said she had a way for us to meet the Queen. Got it. Well, we're just gonna do our rounds first and talk to whoever we can find. The blueprints for Grancel Castle are missing too. What could the Italian division possibly want with them? Well, I guess time will find out. While the Colonel's statements were logical and well constructed, I'd still like to hear directly from Her Majesty and the Princess as soon as possible. Yeah, most definitely. Well, to think Her Majesty is so troubled that she is considering abdicating, and marriaging arrangements are already being made for Princess Claudia. It's happening so quickly, it's so hard to process. Yeah, especially since it sounds so incredibly wrong. It sounds as though something quite serious happened at the banquet. The last thing my lady needs is something else to worry about. He was quite shocked by what was discussed at the banquet. To think that Duke Dunant could be one to inherit the throne. The thought alone is enough to give me a headache. Yeah, I think a lot of people will have that reaction.
Oh, it's you two.
Ah. Colonel Richard.
Estelle and Joshua. Isn't this the first time we've had the pleasure of speaking privately?
Yes. The last time we spoke was when we exchanged a few words after Mayor Delmore's arrest. Of course, I didn't expect you to remember us, Colonel.
Alas, much wasn't said, but you two still left a strong impression on me. I decided to look into your backgrounds and was quite surprised. I never imagined you two would be the children of Colonel Cassius.
So, you figured it out, too.
They don't call us the Intelligence Division for nothing.
Yeah, and the last name kinda gave it away, I think.
We were in the army together, you see. Colonel Cassius is someone I owe a great deal to. So much so that words cannot express. What do you say to having a little chat? I've been wanting to for quite some time.
What?
Colonel, don't you have a meeting with His Grace the Duke?
I can afford to be a little late. I know. Let's head to the lounge for our chat. I'll even treat you two to some non-alcoholic cocktails.
I can prepare them for you.
There's no need for that. Go inform His Grace, the Duke, that I'll be running late.
Yes. Understood, sir.
She's really protective of the Colonel, isn't she? Very protective. Yeesh.
Well then, if you'll excuse me.
Now then, shall we make our way to the lounge? Follow me.
Joshua, what do we do? I don't think we have much choice. We'll just have to find Lady Hilda after our chat.
I first met Colonel Cassius immediately after I graduated from the military academy. I was assigned to the independent mobile unit he commanded at the time. From that moment until the day he left the army, he was my mentor, personally and professionally.
Oh, is that right? What was my dad like back then? I mean, what did you think of him?
In short, he was a hero. His skill with the sword earned him the title of Divine Blade. He could think on his feet and adapt effortlessly to any battlefield scenario. His expertise wasn't limited to broad tactics. He mastered strategic operations at the highest level. He was without rival.
It sounds like you're talking about a totally different guy. So did you work with him during the 100-Day War too?
Yes, I fought under Colonel Cassius's command during the war. I remember it like it was yesterday. The fervor and excitement with which we carried out the strategies he devised. I'll save those stories for another time. If I start talking about those days, we'll be here all night. But I will tell you this. If Cassius Bright had not been in the Royal Army back then, our kingdom would be part of the Erebonian Empire today.
No way. That's impossible.
It's precisely because Colonel Cassius accomplished the unbelievable that he is called a hero. He retired immediately after the war, and even declined the accolades offered to him. His deeds remain unknown to most, yet even now, among certain soldiers, the name Colonel Cassius is synonymous with heroism.
Yeah, because heroes don't need praise. They do what they do because they feel they have to. They need to do it. That pencil mustache old man never told me that. Well, it's not what your father would sit down and tell his daughter. Don't be too hard on him, okay? Hey, I'm the victim here. Wait, Joshua, don't seem at all surprised by any of this. Don't tell me you already knew about all this. I didn't know Colonel Richard was one of Dad's subordinates, but as for the rest, yeah, I knew most of it already. What? So you were an accomplice? Calm down, Estelle. I mean, it's not like Dad told me everything anyway. Besides, he specifically asked me not to tell you. Ugh, I can't believe this. When he finally gets back, I'm going to let him have it. Sorry for getting sidetracked, Colonel Richard.
No, not at all. Seeing the two of you has actually put me at ease. When Colonel Cassius decided to leave the army, I did everything I could to make him stay, ultimately. It seems leaving was the right choice for him after all. With you two by his side, he was likely able to overcome the grief he felt after losing his wife.
Colonel Richard.
Well then, I thank you both for keeping me company. I'll take my leave now. I can't keep His Grace waiting too long.
Ah, okay. Sorry, it feels like we didn't have much of interesting things to say for ourselves.
Not true. If anything, you two answered the question I wanted to know most. Now I can proceed without regret.
What do you mean by that?
I'm sure we'll meet again soon. And when that time comes, I hope I'll have the chance to speak with Colonel Cassius as well.
So, was it really Colonel Richard just now? Huh? Of course it was. Are you half asleep or something? I mean, the way he talked about Dad, it was so different from what I expected. Yeah, I guess he's not some mustache-twirling villain after all. It does change the fact that he's definitely plotting something though. Regardless of what happened with that, we have to remember that. Yeah, I guess you're right. I hate to say it, but his friendliness just now might just be part of his plan. It would be easy for a trained intelligence officer to deceive kids like us. Maybe, but isn't that a little cynical? Yeah, you're right. Leave the suspicions to me. You should trust your own instincts. You should still have your guard up and be ready for anything. I think that's all part of what is meant to be a bracer. Right. I guess I'll keep that in mind. Thanks, Estelle. Oh, stop it. Don't go thanking me. Anyway, we should hurry and find Lady Hilda. She's probably sick of waiting for us by now. Right. We should head to the maid's quarters. Yeah, after we talk to everybody else around here. How about a nice refreshing drink to cleanse your palate after your meal? Even if you can't see what you want on the menu, I can still make it for you. Ooh, specialized drinks. Custom tailored to the drinky. Sounds delightful in all honesty. Normally I would gladly use that opportunity. Approaching the royal keep is strictly prohibited. It's pointless to require audience with your majesty. Fine. But, hey, I couldn't at least try and get there? Oh, Estelle and Joshua. So, do you think you'll be able to meet up with Her Majesty? Well, we are working on it, so give us a little bit of time. Yeah, we've got a kitchen and a room beside it. Another late night. Even though the Duke's officially Her Majesty's proxy, the Intelligence Division is definitely running the show. I don't even want to think what would happen if Colonel Richard wasn't around. The thought of the Duke actually seizing power gives me the shivers. Well, you and me both. Because he's definitely not worthy. Phew, time to finish cleaning up and head home for the day. Well, we must store our ingredients properly so the mice can get to them. Hey, do you think mice actually like cheese as much as people say they do? I actually don't know. There has to be a reason for that myth, isn't it? Ah, my dear guests, I do hope you enjoyed your meal. We did. Let's see if there's anything down here that might be of interest. Doesn't seem like it. Oh, where have Shay and Lady Hilda gone? Ah, Colonel Richard is just so dreamy, isn't he? Compared to the Duke, he's not even in the same universe. Just between us, the Duke's table manners are truly awful. It's hard to believe he's actually related to the Queen and the Princess. Ah, it's finally over. I need to clean up quickly so I can head home. Well, hello. Alright, I think the only left to do is the maid's chamber and meet up with Lady Hilda. And I think I'm going to leave it here for today, because I believe that once we go there, we'll move on with a potential to head into the Queen's bedroom, and if we manage, there's going to be a lot of talking to the Queen, and if we got caught, a lot of fighting, so we need to be prepared for both. So for now, I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are, and if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time. So until then, bye bye.